Is the Imam of Masjid al-Islam, and he joins us now live from Washington to share his thoughts with us on this particular case. Mr. Musa, thanks for being with us. It seems there is a very carefully orchestrated campaign against Muslims in America. If the report is true, the NYPD insisted that there's not a special unit to spy on Muslims in collaboration with the CIA, which is prohibited from spying inside the US. Why should they anyway single out Muslim communities for surveillance and infiltration?
Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. This infiltration and spying on Muslims go back several decades, but as far as African Americans is concerned, it's been a serious activity for over 100 years. The first job of the FBI was to spy on Marcus Garvey from 1917 to 1922. So this is not new to us. This is a part of the historical fact of America. But now that there's a global war on Islam, and there has been a global war on Islam, therefore it would be automatic for the FBI, the CIA, all the security administrations, Homeland Security, to not only spy on Masajid, not only infiltrate Masajid, but also to turn the imams, the prayer leaders, into informers for the government. The Muslims in America actually live in a state of fear. Fear of privacy in their own homes, fear of going to businesses, fear of even going to prayer or Eid celebrations. The Muslims feel very, oppressed and spied on here in America. Let me give you an example for Washington, D.C. It's not only New York, it's not only Irvine in California, it's not only San Francisco and Oakland, it's right here in Washington, D.C. That was a memo last year that was given to us that said that the police department itself would monitor the Muslims, especially during the Eid, especially during Ramadan. Now, suppose that the government monitored Christians during Easter and during Christmas celebration. Suppose the government spied on Jews during Rosh Hashanah or during Yom Kippur. This is a gross violation of the rights of the Muslims, and we believe that it's a contrived effort by the government to spread an air of suspicion and distrust amongst the Muslims about each other.
Well, you said in your remarks the campaign against Islam as a whole and Islam worldwide. The question would be, who would benefit from bashing Muslims and portraying them, in the case of America, as un-American and as a threat to U.S. security?
Well, if you go to the root of it, you would find when you investigate 911, when you can investigate the Pentagon, when you investigate most of these cases, Building 7 falling down, a 47-story building, you would see that someone else besides Muslims had to do these catastrophic events. But that is a pretext for spying on the Muslims. So who would benefit? The first one would be the Zionist Israelis. The Zionist Israelis seems to be Mossad, seems to be at the very root and bottom of this. Then it springs out into Homeland Security, CIA, FBI. If you go to the root of it, the ones that feel most threatened by an Islamic revival are the Zionists, the occupiers of Palestine. Then that is associated with the United States government, where it feels that any progress that we make is a threat to their stability.
Mr. Abdul Alim Musa, Imam of Masjid al-Islam, joining us there live from Washington with his comments. Thanks very much, Mr. Musa.